Advocate Mohammed Abduroaf. Legal series informing you of your rights. Like and follow for more. I am a victim of domestic violence. Please provide me with questions and answers for general issues in domestic violence matters. Question. What is considered domestic violence in South Africa? Domestic violence in South Africa includes physical, emotional, sexual, or economic abuse within an intimate relationship or household. Question. Are men also protected under South African domestic violence laws? Yes, South African laws protect both men and women from domestic violence. Any person, regardless of gender, can be a victim or perpetrator. Question. How can one obtain a protection order against domestic violence in South Africa? To obtain a protection order, a victim can apply at the magistrate's court, and if in immediate danger, they can approach the police. Question. What are the consequences of violating a protection order in South Africa? Violating a protection order is a criminal offense, and penalties may include fines or imprisonment. Question. Can domestic violence victims get legal assistance in South Africa? Yes. Victims can seek legal assistance through organizations like Legal Aid South Africa or private attorneys specializing in domestic violence cases. Question. Are there support services available for domestic violence victims in South Africa? Yes, various organizations provide support services, including shelters, counseling, and legal advice for domestic violence victims. Question. What role can the police play in domestic violence cases in South Africa? The police can intervene, arrest the perpetrator if necessary, and assist and/or advise victims in obtaining protection orders. Question. Is it possible to report domestic violence anonymously in South Africa? While anonymous reporting might be challenging, victims can request confidentiality, and their information can be protected during legal proceedings. Question. What rights do children have in cases of domestic violence in South Africa? Children have the right to be protected from domestic violence, and authorities may intervene to ensure their safety. Question. Can a victim drop charges against an alleged perpetrator of domestic violence in South Africa? In criminal cases, only the state can drop charges. However, in civil cases like obtaining a protection order, the victim has control over the process. Question. Are there cultural considerations in addressing domestic violence in South Africa? Yes, cultural sensitivities are considered, but domestic violence is universally condemned, and legal measures apply regardless of cultural background. Question. What is the role of social workers in domestic violence cases in South Africa? Social workers can provide counseling, support, and assistance in finding resources for victims of domestic violence. Question. Can a victim of domestic violence in South Africa claim compensation? Yes, victims may seek compensation through civil claims against the perpetrator for damages suffered due to domestic violence. Question. Are employers obligated to support employees experiencing domestic violence in South Africa? Employers are encouraged to support employees facing domestic violence and can provide assistance such as counseling or time off for legal proceedings. Question. Can technology be used as evidence in domestic violence cases in South Africa? Yes, text messages, emails, or other electronic communications can be used as evidence in domestic violence cases. Question. What steps can schools take to address domestic violence affecting students in South Africa? Schools can create awareness, provide counseling services, and collaborate with relevant authorities to address domestic violence affecting students. Question. How does the South African legal system handle false accusations of domestic violence? False accusations can be taken seriously, and the legal system aims to discern the truth through investigations to prevent misuse of